Hello and welcome to our next mission. I am VoidTrooper and we are off into the icy wastelands trying to get some important stuff from a convoy. We are hidden and supposedly we do have easy opposition. When I say easy, that basically refers to not having a time limit, because my experience by now is that there are no easy missions. And as you can see, we're immediately encountering one little group of aliens, and one of them is one of the dreaded codexes.
Understood. Moving out.
So let's see. Let's get everybody into position. We're still hidden, so the aliens cannot see us unless they walk into a position where they flank us. So it's important to stay in cover where they can't see us. And since they're moving, it's quite important to just see where they're moving. Okay, these are just moving a few squares. That's perfectly okay. So let's get up there a little bit closer. This perfectly sensible log that's laying on the street. Okay, everybody in position. Okay, everybody's on Overwatch. And well, sometimes it's better to wait whether there's another group coming into our line of sight, because this might look easy, just having 3 aliens, but sometimes all hell erupts when suddenly there's a second pod, and that makes things a lot more difficult, believe me. So right now we're waiting for them to come back. Something exploded.
Got it covered.
Okay, you really, very, very rarely have the opportunity to be as cautious as we're here. And you'd be tempted to move up, but that would possibly invite a second pod. So we are just enjoying the luxury of being able to play it safe here. Every group of aliens has their own patrol patterns, which supposedly are entirely random. So even the game doesn't know where the pods are and where they're going. Okay, these guys are just walking into the fire. Ooh, that would be a nice target for a grenade. Let's see. Or maybe just get them like that.
Maybe a flesh wound. They spotted us.
The codex clones itself first thing, and that's real nuisance. Okay, there goes the codex.
By the numbers. Position compromised.
Bloquez-vous, ça va péter.
We, War Dog, give them the grenades. Shredding armor is always a good idea.
Get ready for a surprise.
And there we go.
Moving to position.
And there we get our flanking shots. And this is pretty much execution style.
Target eliminated. Take this.
And there we go with more grenades. So that pretty much reduces our supply in terms of grenades, but eliminates the first pod basically without a shot being fired. That's good. That means we can advance. Deadbolt wants the best possible field of fire for herself.
Ready to rock.
And everybody else has to be careful now because we're not in cover. Or not in hiding anymore. That means we have to find cover for everybody. That basically points up ahead. This is already dangerous cover because it will only support Cypher versus attacks from the left, and if anything comes from up ahead, she'll be flanked very, very easily.
Ready to engage.
Pas de soucis, chef.
Same thing there. We're counting on everybody to come from the left and not from up ahead.
Affirmative.
Mostly because our sharpshooter up there on the cliff would likely have seen it. Okay, we have pretty good lines of sight. Of course, now we have to be just a little bit more careful.
Moving out.
So a half move if we reveal something. There we go. Here's a mechtoid. So this position now obviously is quite nasty, and they're out of range for our frag grenades.
Okay.
So first order of the day is find some decent cover and then move everybody up into similar cover. Of course, this one actually can lob a grenade. So there we go. While they're still all together, and of course, as I mentioned before, the armor shredding is the valuable thing here. Okay, finding new positions for cover is quite difficult.
C'est faisable.
There's a very decent cover and another
Une petite surprise.
frag grenade. Wonder whether that will include the mechtoid. Wasn't really visible. Yes, it does. And there goes the mech.
It's down.
Just the shield bearer left.
Not a problem.
That means move up, move up, move up.
That's the equipment we're after.
Okay, we found what we're looking for.
Destroying the gear while we secure
But
the
first of all, we have to get rid of those nasty opponents. Oop, that was a miss.
Don't fail to connect.
And this one doesn't have a target. It's too far for frag grenades. What was that? Sometimes the controls are a little bit sloppy and you think you're doing something else.
No longer a
So
threat.
that frag grenade was wasted.
Overwatch.
Okay, hopefully, no, this was not it. There must be a few more aliens. Let's see.
Affirmative.
Now the guessing game begins again.
Sure thing.
Let's see whether they are to the left.
Overwatch.
Nothing in range yet.
Heading there now. Reloaded. Comme vous voudrez.
Okay. One of the key elements is to stick together for mutual fire support. Very, very important.
I'm trusting you here.
Okay, this is only half cover. If anything is coming up from straight ahead, that once again would be pretty bad.
Maintaining position.
But then of course everything coming from straight ahead would walk right into our fire zones.
On my way.
That is probably not the best idea. Oh, that's entirely not a good idea. 2 Vipers and a Muton. That's tough. And you're sitting beside a burning truck, which is likely going to explode next turn. So yeah, bad ideas all over. Let's get rid of the cover that they entertain. There left is a crate we want, so we have to be very, very careful. Okay, that's a nice hit, but nothing decisive yet. Ooh.
I got nothing.
And another miss. This is not going well. The mission was so well executed up to this point. And now
The armor.
they're probably going to get their licks in. Okay, there goes the Muton.
That's it.
Let's see what they are doing. Ooh, that is a long tongue.
I don't feel so good.
Could probably earn money with that. Ouch. There goes the sniper. Well, it doesn't go, but it's heavily wounded. One is bound. And the good news is the truck hasn't exploded yet. Bad. Those Vipers are very, very nimble, so they often kind of dodge out for half damage.
Position confirmed.
Okay, now this is time for the end game. Let's go for a little risk, and missed.
Get it.
Ooh, this is not going well. Ouch.
Ammo's running low.
Okay, that's another alien wounded. So he gets out of the bound state, and yep, that's what shotguns are good for. Close range maximum damage. So we have 1 Viper left. What's she going to do? Going into hiding, and then
I need a med kit here.
same thing as before. There's the explosion. So that was lucky that it didn't explode earlier. That was very, very lucky. Okay. That was not a lot of recoil. If you held a real sniper rifle that way, you would shatter your shoulder, I guess. But, oh well. That's the only problem, that's fine. Okay. Well, that meant everything is okay. We concluded Operation Diamond Witch against those Vipers, and that's it for tonight. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.